Hello, welcome to Valkyrie Crusades. This is going to be a little guide for how to level your characters. So how to level up your cards. So basically, before you turn level 50, you go to the top right to the first chronicle, and it just gives you slimes. Like all of these areas, all of these trophies are the same. They'll give you like slimes, this character. He actually gives more experience too. But then these characters, you could just throw them into these slimes to level them up. You could just throw those into the slimes to level them up too. Essentially, the beginner's dungeon can be cleared until you reach level 50, so we're pretty much staying here. And actually, the beginner's period seems to be until you turn level 50 as well, maybe? Because usually it says the beginner's period is for 7 days, although this is the 9th day. We got the 9th day login bonus. So for some reason, we still have unlimited vitality. I mean, like outside of the dungeon. For some reason, we could still heal all of our soldiers for free. So when we clicked on that, it said we were still in the beginner's period. So you also meet people for friendship here. Those basically just give you extra cards, so while you're getting these cards, you're also getting other random cards. But our inventory is basically full, so if we go to upgrade, we just take one of our slimes here, maybe the lowest one, then we just throw the common cards that we got. Just throw them in here. We could even throw like a level 1 slime in here, that's alright. Let's get so many of them. And then we can see if there's a great success, then we'll get a higher level. If there wasn't, then they won't. So then we cleared some space. We're just trying to get a bunch of level 27s for some reason. So if we go back, it didn't bring us back to the battle. So we have to go back to battle, back to the first chronicle. And we could just continue marching through here until we reach the boss. So our team is just 4 slimes. And a character that gives you bonus experience, so your auto skill, battle experience plus 40%. So they all seem to stack together. So these ones give like bonus experience, battle experience 10%, battle experience 40%. And actually, if you upgrade this character like we did, we have an upgraded version. We're just leveling these ones up, so we could fuse them to evolve to make a really strong experience character. So if you go to the rares here, we see we leveled up to level 10, battle experience plus 60%. So if she was in the party, they'd be getting like 100% extra experience altogether. Although with this party, they gain 80% experience, and this character levels up and gains friendship, I guess. Although this character's maximum friendship. So essentially, these are good characters to power with them. I think there was one for like each color, right? I think so I know we had a couple of them. Yes, this one, auto scale, battle experience plus 60%, because we leveled that one up as well. And I believe this character, auto scale, battle experience plus 40%. So if we were to go to like edit unit, we're basically just trying to get all of these guys because they seem to be good for helping leveling up everybody, especially since they give more experience to everybody. So if we were to go like upgrade, I think we clicked on the wrong thing. Upgrade skill, and you just throw the rare in there. So all of these characters, you could level up their skills as well. So you're grayed out because you're already maxed out. So if we throw you down here, say if we use all of them, it takes 2,300 metals. So it's actually really cheap. It doesn't take too much to level it up. We've got almost 300,000 metals. Well, yeah, we'll probably have like probably like 500,000 metals pretty soon. So if we wanted to, we could level up the character's ability, and maybe we should, so we're just leveling up rares for some reason, then we're going to fuse them together. Essentially, if you got a party like that, you just go through the beginner's dungeon, then your slimes will be leveling up a little bit faster. Essentially, it's a little tiny bit more experience. I mean, plus she's able to actually destroy the boss, right? Because the slimes, they just hit like 130 or something, but if you have one character in there, she's going to hit for more damage. I think like over 8,000. I think the upgraded version pretty much killed the enemy in like 2 hits. If we upgrade her even further, maybe she'd be even stronger. So if you take this line, it's like 161, so you'd be sitting here hitting the enemy forever. But if you got one character, you can just kill him in like 3 hits. So it does seem better to have one other character besides these slimes. Then you can level them up this way. You just go through the beginner's dungeon, then you can hit this back arrow, and you can just click on the beginner's dungeon again. So this seems to be the best thing to do, considering you get all the cards. And the enemies here seem to give bonus experience for some reason. Like, compared to all the campaign maps everywhere else, these guys seem to give more experience than usual, which is pretty good for leveling all your characters. So maybe we'll just go through here one more time to fight the boss, and then we'll try to level up some cards if we can get these to level 27. And our friendship is maxed, so once we clear some inventory space, we could maybe claim some more cards from the friendship and use those for something. I think you get rare cards from there. There's only like 3 different super rares you could get from friendship. So once you have all of them, you just sell them for 2,000 medals. So there you go, our character's leveled up. Friendship has gone up. So a good way to farm friendship is in the beginner's dungeon too. We noticed that. That's why we've been taking like just teams of rares in here sometimes just to level their friendship. Then if you go to menu, if you go to upgrade, now you can actually upgrade your units. So maybe if we could just get a slime so you're level 26, just throw 2 cards in there, maybe hope for a great success, then you go to level 27. Oh, great success, perfect. So sometimes that happens and they gain double experience. Oh, you're still level 26. That's pretty close enough, I guess. 1, 2, 3, because we need like 8 of them or something, don't we? But if we were to go upgrade a card, like if we took a level 27 slime, level 27 seems to be the level everyone's worried about. So all of these cards, they seem to take the same amount of experience anyway, so we'll just take a higher leveled card. So we'll just take like one of these. So if we were to upgrade with some slimes, if we were to throw 1 on there, that would just bring any common card, any card up to level 30. So level 27 slime will bring you to 31. I think like level 26. Let's just take them out of the party. So we take them out for a bit. So I think we're going to be using some of them. So we don't have to level them to 27. We're going to be using them. So if we go to friendship, right? If we go to summon, all those friendship points you get, you just go to summon and you scroll all the way down to the bottom to regular summon. And then we usually have like 9,999 because that's the most that you could carry. So you could summon, and sometimes you get rare cards, and sometimes you get only 3 different super rares. So basically all of the commons, you're going to be seeing so many commons anyways, so just basically get rid of all the common cards. Basically we learned about that. We're just like, wow, there's like so many common cards. So we just have to use 1 card to level you to 27. So there we go. And then you're level 24. So we don't want to be summoning 5 cards at a time. That'll take a while. So let's just upgrade something, or at least look at the levels that they upgrade at. So if we just take a level 1 card here, we just throw a slime here. So 1 slime will take any character to level 30. 2 slimes will take any character to level 40. Or you could use 1 slime and then just click on this button here to go to cards. And you can use like any one of these. Use with upgrade fusion, guarantee great success. That's like double experience. Doubles the amount of experience points gained. This like pretty much quadruples the amount of experience. So you could use like 1 card, and then it counts as 2 cards, and then this would count as 4 cards essentially. Yeah, so bring it like level 1 to level 50 just with one slime and just with these 2 cards. But there is a chance it'll have a great success without the card, right? So bring it to level 31 or to level 40, depending if the great success randomly happens or not. Or we throw like 2 on here. So you can see it's like level 1 to 40, so that's exactly what this does. 1 to 40. If we throw that on there, if we double the experience, so now it's counting like there's 4 cards. So to bring it to level 50, this will bring it to level 60. So any card you need to bring to level 50 or to level 60, you could just pretty much do this. I'll cancel. And then if we use like 3 slimes, what does that do? Level 66. So we need like 4 slimes then. 4 slimes to bring a card to level 70. And then what about level 80? I don't think we have any higher cards. But you could just use like 4 slimes and then these, and then bring it right to level 60, 70. Or you could use like 4 slimes and 1 card to bring it to level 60. Essentially, these cards are really easy to get anyways. If you go to the menu, if you go to the shop, considering all the ultra rares and all the super rares they give you, you just go to the medal shop here. Again, just use with upgrade fusion and create guaranteed success. It's only 50 medals. So, geez, that's ridiculously cheap compared to how many we have. We could hold up to 1 million medals, so we're pretty much like 30% of the way there. Use with guaranteed, so only 1,000 medals would buy you 20 of those. And then these other ones, where's the other one? Doubles the amount of experience gains. These ones are more. Those are like 80, those are 50. So I guess you'd want to use these first because they're cheaper. And then these ones, yes, they're a little bit more expensive, but not even expensive if you buy like 20 for that much. You just get one. You just defeat the arc witches, and then you just sell one arc witch for 3,500 medals. And then you can buy 20 of each of these cards. So insane. So they just give you so much. That's why eventually the only thing you'd want to buy in this game, you'd want to buy jewels to increase your card size, right? So if we were to buy jewels, we don't have the offers anymore. Essentially it seems really expensive, right? 30, 60, so what does that mean? 5 days left. $40 US for all these jewels. So that would be all that inventory space. It'd be what, an extra 100 cards we could hold in our collection or something. So the game is free to play. They give you way too many cards and way too many things. What they don't give you is the inventory space. So they do give you jewels over time, except if you want to hold a lot more cards, you're gonna have to spend money, essentially something like that. So then if we go to upgrade, I think we learned all that. So essentially just level 27 slimes is all that you need. They give you the increments of every 10 levels, right? I feel like you're ultra rare, level 70. So I don't think we have access, oh, this can go to level 90. Okay, so let's see how do we level up a level 90 standard card. So this isn't a standard card, this takes more experience to level. Let's see, like 2 cards takes like twice as much experience to level, I guess. So that only brings us to level 20. So some cards take more to level. Just like the LR card here, it took so much to level up. Those slimes didn't give it like any experience. What is HUR? How much? You can go to level 80. Do you take the normal experience? Okay, here we go. So how much would it take to get a card to level 80? Like 4 slimes, maybe like 2 cards. I would just bring it to level 70. So you can see now it does take it out like that. 60, 50, the one card by itself would bring it to 30 or 40 or 50 or 60 or level 70 and go to level 80. Even that much wouldn't be enough with the 2 cards. So to bring a card to level 80, you'd probably want something else. You'd have to use like 8 of these cards or something. 9 of them. Yeah, you'd have to use like 8 level 27 cards plus these. So bringing a card to level 70 is pretty easy by itself, but then level 80 cards isn't so easy. So yeah, the most you'd need is 4 slimes to bring any card from level 1 to 70 then. 60, level 50, and then if you take these cards off, be level 40, take this one off, be level 30. So all of the level range is just with the level 27 slime. But then how would you get these? Because there is better cards to use. There is metal slimes. I think we have some. We just don't use them. We don't exchange them for metals because we don't have a reason to. Because we just have so many. So this you could use it. Maybe it would give. Well, you'd have to level up the metal slime, I guess. Because the metal slimes don't even really give too much at level 1. That's why they made the slime queen, I guess. Here we go. So we don't have any regular slime queens left. I guess we maybe use them. So we don't really keep them. We always fuse them together and evolve them to make these ones. The HSR slime queens. So you evolve it with 2 regular slime queens, and then you make her, which is worth more experience. So her with the cards, you bring it right to level 80. So we can see, yes, you just get one of these slime queens. You probably don't even have to level it up. Brings the card right to level 80. Amazing. So I wonder what the regular slime queens do then. They'd probably give a little bit less experience, but 2 slime queens fused together without any cards is way too much experience then. So you'd want to use something lesser than like the regular slime queen. We're not sure what level they are. We got these for the leveling up the LR cards. Maybe the let's look at the XSR card. These aren't as much experience as LR cards, but they do take more experience. We've seen about that. So we've seen this wouldn't bring it to level 80. Bring it to level 77. Jeez. So these evolved slime queens are like the ultimate thing to use. Maybe we didn't even have to level them to level 60. Although for the LR cards, should we buy an LR card? Probably. So we should see how hard these are to level up, because we're looking at an LR card, because we were doing at our Arc Witch hunts in the Arc Witch video. So if we go to inventory, we use those. Maybe we should get the LR. If we go to tickets, if we go to Arc Witch core, we almost have 30,000. Can be used at any time. So if we use them, we could actually get a second LR. We could get this one, ice one, though we already got a ice LR, or we could get a buffing light card, because we don't really have any light cards actually. And fire cards, 100% damage 4 times to the enemy. So maybe the other card would be better because he stalls. This one's just a straight up buffing card for light cards, which we don't even have a light card deck. So, all allies. Maybe we'll get this card then. So, this would be True Wolf, and there was this one. So, I think we could get that just by defeating the Witch. So, I think we're gonna get this one, and then we're gonna get another LR maybe. So, LRs, they don't seem to be too difficult to get, considering we could almost get 2 of them. So, if we exchange here, we get the LR card. Exchange for the True Wolf. Sure, exchanged. And then we'll be able to get another LR, maybe the Fire LR. So, if we go to Presence, was it over there? Yeah, here we go. Then you get like so many ultra rares. Right here is just from defeating the witches. Ultra rares, and then you just pretty much sell them. If you go to edit unit, all the extra ultra rares you get for defeating the witches, you just go to metal exchange. Just be like, we don't need all these copies of these witch cards. Sell them for 3,500 medals because you get so many of them. So now if we go to upgrade, to try to upgrade our LR card, it's gonna be ridiculous to upgrade. That's why we got those other cards. So we're interested because we haven't looked at this before. We just basically leveled up this level 90 card, which took forever. So if we just look at these fused and evolved level 60 slime queens, use that. Use these, what would that do? So 4 of these, bring it to like 1 to 75. So we need to get more jewel gem space, that's alright. So how many level 60 maxed evolved slime queens? 3, 4. So we need like 4 of them with these cards. So it's a good thing we leveled these, because we're like, why did we level these fused slime queens all the way this high, probably so that we could level a LR card, because actually here, let's try to level them with other things. If we try to level them with like anything else, because we can see that brings it to 51, that's actually pretty good. That's like with the cards. If we were to just use like something else, like level 50 super rare, 1 to 29, usually that'd bring a card up to like level 70. 1 to level 3. If we take, oh, we still have 27 slime, so we can see if we use one level 27 slime, it'd bring level 1 to level 3, and then level 1 to level 6, level 1 to level 8, level 1 to 9, 11. So if we use like 4 of them, so here if there's like 8 slimes, it'd be bring it to level 14. And then if there was like 16 slimes, it'd bring it to level 21. So 4 level 20 slimes would not really do anything. It would only bring it to level 21. That's why these slimes are just for leveling rares and ultra rares and super rares, I guess. And then you would actually need these evolved slime queens. These ones here to actually level up LR cards. Four of them would bring it to level 89, which is 1 level off from being maximum. So if we did use those, if we had the gem space, the jewel space, this space, because essentially the cost depends on how many levels it gains. So we could level it to 89 right now. We've seen that that's what these are for. So let's see if we could, I don't know, would there be a way to get some of those quickly? If we go to the kingdom, could we collect anything from the hunts? No, not for 2 hours. So we could get some other way, but I don't want to waste items getting slime queens just to evolve them. Or we could just look at the slime queens, that's right. If we go to exchange tickets, or even Arcwitch cores, you should be able to exchange for slime queens, right? Yeah, slime queen pluses even. So those are even better than slime queens. So I guess you can. Maybe for the exchange ticket. So we'll just go here just because I know there's the regular slime queen. If we go to details, then if we click on you, you should be able to evolve, shouldn't you? Yeah, there we go. So essentially you just take 2 regular slime queens and then you evolve them to the HSR card. And then you need like a 4 level 60 evolved HSR slime queens to level up the LR. So we figured that out. So basically just all these little slimes are basically for nothing. They just take up all your inventory space and then you just basically use them, which we should just upgrade some of these URs and LRs that we have. Clear some space so we got, well, because you don't want to fight with them to level up their friendship, because you want their friendship to go up to level 30. That's why we just don't like leveling them with using those cards. So we would like to see them leveling up, because that's the whole fun of the game, just putting them into groups at level 1, and then just watching their levels go up from level 1 up to level 31. And then it slows down a whole lot. So here, maybe we'll just upgrade some cards, because if we fuse these together and evolve them later, then we could save some card space. Or maybe we should do that for the beginning of the next video. So if we just have a bunch of cards here we don't have any use for, we would just like them to be like 1 copy, because we know we have her, she evolves from 2 of these characters, and then we have 2 more of them. So if we level these to level 40, if we evolve them to a stronger character, and then we could fuse those together to create this character. So the cost doesn't go up. Amazing. So we'd have a whole new character if we leveled them up and fused them together. All we would need is level 27 slimes, I guess. Alright, and then we were rendering the video, like the video before this one. We haven't rendered this one yet, and the other one. So let's just level up a card, because we do need inventory space. We only have 131 out of 135. So let's go upgrade some cards. And then while the videos are rendering, I could just go farm some more slime. So this LR card, It's going to be level 1 to 90, and it's harder to level up. We'll level that one up. It's just going to take the slime queens, which will give us more space. And then we know that these we want to level up, right? Well, oh, we already created that one. That's right. We already fused 2 of those cards together to create her. So why would we need these anymore? We could sell those 2. So we don't want to level her up. And this card we leveled up and fused them together, so we're not sure why we're leveling some more of them. These cards that are already leveled up, we could fuse them, so maybe these ultra rares. So we just throw you in there, ultra rare. We're not gonna level you up, but we could just use these slimes. So if we just throw 2 slimes in there, we just use the cards, bring it to level 60, 66, level 70, level 1 to 70 with 4 slimes. So we could just use one of the extra slimes to level the other one, but essentially you just go to level 1 to 70 just on 4 slimes, just using that party that we used, just with the 1 character to kill the boss, and then just with the 4 slimes to level them up. And you throw all the common cards into these slimes to upgrade them. So now our ultra rare has increased 6,900%, attack 6,400, so almost a big improvement. Big improvement over the level 1. So maybe just to get her out of the way, we'll just level her up. And then that means we can just hunt for some more slimes. And then we know that these cards are basically unlimited anyways. So if we do that, she's basically leveled up. So we don't want to waste the slime. Say she's level 1 to 69, and then we just have to get her 1 level, and then that'll get these slimes out of the way, and then we could go pick up some more slimes. So you just need to do a couple battles, gain 1 level, and then we could fuse this character. So using those cards does save a bunch of slimes. So now 1 to level. How close is she? Oh, so we could just keep throwing like common cards in her. We could just throw like a level 1 slime in her, and then she would level up. And the LR card. So this is going to be the hard one to level up, right? Because slimes, they don't give any experience. So we're going to have to use the bigger slimes. I wonder if these HURs, if there's a reason to level these ones up there. Probably is. Even like these ones. These ones are like super Slime Queen Pluses fused together, evolved to make the Slime Queen Plus evolved version. Nah, they don't even give experience at level 1, so that's why you have to level these slimes up too before you use them. So if we just throw these, I think it was like 4 of them up to level 60. Now we found out friendship doesn't really do anything for the levels, although we did get maximum friendship for this character. So friendship doesn't do anything for the experience. We just got friendship because we were leveling them up just by battling. So this only brought you to level 1 to 89. So we don't know if we just throw a slime here. So it's gonna take a while to level up. But we throw that slime in there, and then I don't think there would be any reason, because we're gonna be battling with her, and then we just have to battle with her to get 1 more level. But I guess that gives a reason to use the last slime. So we could use 1, 2, 3, 4 evolved HSR slime queens, level 60. And the 2 cards, and just 1 random slime that doesn't even give her the final level. So if we click on, so why can't we? Oh, because we don't have the jewels, that's right. So we have to level her in parts. So we have to gain her a bunch of levels, and then fuse again. Because we don't have the storage to store all the gems to level her up, that's right. So then we're gonna have to go gather some more of those then. 1 to 37, we can't even afford that. So what can we just throw in there? We don't have a random slime queen to throw in there. Maybe the metal guy. No, we used all of those. We used the super rare metal guys to level up this character before. Level 1 to 2. We were trying to level up the LR, but I guess we can't. So if we go to our kingdom, we don't quite have space to store those jewels. We're working on all of the other storage to store all these other resources. So our jewel storage, where even is our jewel storage? Right here. So it'll take like 2 days to upgrade. That's why we didn't upgrade it. It took like 2 days for only a 20,000 increase. So what do we use? We just use a bunch of slimes. I guess we just farm a bunch of slimes. So we made inventory space. We know that we have to use those and we have to level up the LR. So we'll come back, we'll render the video, we'll farm slimes, and then we'll level you up. Although we could just go to summon. Let's summon all the friendships summon. So this is another way to get experience. Let's go to regular summon. You're gonna be getting so much friendship from just running all those places all the time. So if the background's a yellow color, you're gonna get a rare in the collection. So we're not sure if the rares, they seem to be the same rares. So maybe there's a predetermined rare pool in here and a predetermined super rare pool. So if we go to upgrade, yeah, 'cause that wouldn't do anything, just throwing a whole bunch of level 1 common cards in here. It wouldn't like level you up at all. Slime 1 to 3, because that would cost like 9,000. So this is another way to level up these slimes then. Maybe we'll just throw these here because we need to use our friendship points. We'll try to level up the slime. We need to get more of them. These seem to be the things to throw all the experience into. Because they actually do have an experience multiplier. We'll try to figure that out in another video. So now we have some more space again. So if we go to summon, we go summon some more cards to throw into these slimes. And then we could even just run that place one time to get some more slimes to throw some more commons into. So it's just all common cards. So we could summon some more. So we won't use too much, but essentially this is a super easy way to get unlimited commons as well, besides getting these slimes and everything else. Just throw you to like level 30 or something. We want to throw multiple slimes to level up. So I think we would want level 30 slimes for leveling up the LR. So we got some of our friendship points. We got a level 27 slime. Maybe we'll render the video and then we'll come back with level 30 slimes. Because we have some space, we use friendship points. Should use some more friendship points, because if you have max friendship points, then you can't collect any, I guess. So you pretty much just come here and then use them, get all the commons, throw them into whatever slimes you have, and then pretty much that's it. So we don't have any other slimes. So I guess we could start leveling up the other slimes, right? We could start leveling you, because you're a HUR. Maybe you'd be good for leveling up LR cards if you were leveled up a bit. Slime Queen plus the final evolved form. So let's just start throwing cards in here then, since we don't have an extra slime to throw cards into. So essentially, all you want to do is throw all your common cards into other slimes, because they're going to give you the biggest experience boost. Although you don't want to waste them, because if we get more LRs in the future, we're going to want to keep them to level them up. Yeah, so we'll come back, we have some space, we'll use a bunch of friendship, we'll have slimes when we come back, and then we'll level up the LR. Alright, so now we're back again, so hopefully we could level this LR card up to level 90 like our other one is. So we couldn't put the other cards, right? We couldn't level the level 61s, the ones that we had. So it says that we could use 4 of them and it would bring her right to level 89. Although we don't have the jewels, gems. I think those are called gems. So we can't even do that. We can't even use one of them without any of the cards. So essentially we got the rare version, we got the metal slimes. So it's like the same thing essentially, it's just a bit weaker than it. So level 40 we could use one of them, then we could just use these cards, which we're gonna have like way too many of them. So we can't use two of them, we're just shy of being able to do that. So metal slimes, you could level them to level 40. Maybe they're good for leveling LR cards if you can't afford the jewels or gems or whatever those are. So we're gonna throw another level 30 slime and another level 30, so that would fit on there. Just give her some more levels. Barely gives experience for the LR cards, that's why we don't even think it's worth putting these on. Although that's exactly as much as we have, 135,000. So we can't put anything else on there. Perfect. So that's as many as we could put on. We could put on the level 30 slimes, then we could put on the level 27s, although it's not worth it probably. So we're not going to deal with it. 6, 7, 8. So we'll just go like that. I'll take 2 levels. I'll take most of those. Get her most of the way, then we could use the other cards, so those ones, then we could level her the rest of the way. So we click on upgrade. Yeah, rare cards are being used. We're using the level 40 metal slime. So now our new legendary rare, I think that's what it's called, great success. So she gets like a whole bunch of experience. Just as much as we could afford, pretty much. So level up, so you've grown. So essentially our stats are going to be 50,000 at max. I think that's the max they could do. So now what do? Now we have to go to battle. Now we have to get gems. So if we go to the kingdom here, we can see these are the resources that we need to level the character, and we're all out of them. So essentially we could just go to battle. We could go to the Arc Witch, the Event Chronicle. That's going to give us all of the resources, especially during the beginner's period where we have unlimited stamina. So we don't even. So there's 36,000. Essentially, it shouldn't take too long. You get random resources, you get a whole bunch, so we can't even store those resources. So there we go. We have maximum resources. Now if we go to upgrade. And then the cost, it actually depends on how many levels the card is upgrading this time. So if we were to use this, wouldn't even do anything. So now maybe we could use those level 60 other cards we're going to use. So if we use these, so we can't even use level 61 without any of the cards. Bring us to 61, but then we don't have enough of those to use it. If she's level 26 or something. We're just trying to use what we can within our limits, so I guess it doesn't matter that it's level 26. We could use it because we pretty much have to, I guess. Pretty much that'd be the thing to do. So 28 to 52 is going to take most of our resources again. So I guess that doesn't matter that we didn't. So it's good that we didn't level that one up all the way. So if you leveled up, you're even stronger now. So now we're going to have to go get some more resources. So we just go to battle, go to the event over here, and then go get some more over here. So essentially, I think after the beginner's period, it's going to cost stamina. So I think we aren't going to be able to get unlimited resources at some point after we turn level 51. I think after you turn level 51, I think you lose all these privileges. So now if we go to the upgrade, now we probably can actually use the level 60 on the card. So if we go here to use a level 60 slime, we just use the cards. It's pretty much as much as we could do. Jeez. So we can't do 2 of them. We can just barely, almost. 135,000 we need. Wait a minute. Maybe we can use 2 of them. We just need to completely fill up our resources. So we might actually have to fight the boss. So we might have to switch to our team that could maybe defeat the boss. Oh no, we do have max resources. Okay, so I guess we can't afford that then. We're gonna have to do another step and upgrade the card. So if we just use the level 60 with these 2 cards here, that's pretty much all we can. Oh no, wait a minute. Okay, so now we just barely had enough 135,000. We could carry 135,300. So we can use the 2 level 60 slime queens evolve together with these cards to bring her level 52 to 82. So we can upgrade. So she's already almost level 90, even though these cards take a whole ton of experience. It's a good thing we pre-leveled those slimes, because we thought we would actually need it. So level up, then 49,000, so she's almost maxed. We just have to get some more resources, so we only have 300 of those. So now we're actually going to have to defeat the boss, which she's pretty actually ridiculous. Like, if we don't get any of our abilities triggered off, then she essentially just kills our whole team. There we go. So now all we have to do is, well, we have to heal everybody. So after the beginner's period is going to cost resources to heal everybody. We don't know how much it's going to be, but I think it's going to be a lot worse. It's not our ability trigger. Here we go. 350% damage, and we can kill her. So there we go. Victory. Yeah, and then while the event is still going on, we could come here and then start the whole walk over again. So we'll heal everybody. Let's go through to get enough of those to hopefully upgrade the character. Now we'll actually have a second like max level LR card. That would be super sick. So we could actually make a second team then. So I've always just been using like this one mostly, because that was the first LR card that we have. So now that we have 2 of them, basically at level 90, we could actually make a different team, or I don't know, we could use them for defeating the fire characters. Well, for defeating the ice character, I think. For defeating the ice witch, we could use the new LR. So we probably have enough of them, right? If we go to upgrade, we could finish upgrading. So it only gives her like 1 level, right? It's just insane. And then these will bring you to level 89, so it only costs 31,000. So if we use those, then we're pretty much exactly where we need to be. And then even using those other cards, it didn't seem to make much of a difference, right? She's still going to be level 89. Though I'm sure it gave her more experience towards it. So still a whole lot of experience to go. She can just get that experience just by leveling up and just by attacking enemies. So there we go, we can heal the character. We go to edit unit. Then we could actually put her into a team or something. If we wanted to have like a second LR or something. Amazing. So now we have 2 of them. So that's how you level characters, I guess. That's pretty much how you level characters in this game.